Hi everyone, welcome to Provisual Tutorials. In this video, I'll show you how you can place and showcase your design using Provisual and 3D mockups. I'll also explain why this is an important and, very often, an overlooked part of selling your design to a client. The process I'm going to show will help you save a lot of time. And as you know, time is the most critical asset not only for you, but also for business owners. So, say goodbye to the never-ending revisions, and instead, spend your free time exploring the 3D mockups and uplifting your presentations. In this video, I'm going to use a pre-designed coffee brand, which includes a brand logo, color palettes, and various shapes. Time to open a 3D mockup in Provisual to showcase your design in action and give your client a real idea of how their branding will look on the apparel, packaging, transport, devices, and on many other interesting objects. Let's see how you can implement your creative ideas with 3D mockups. Let's navigate to the 3D Models section and select an object for our tutorial. In this tutorial, we will learn how to customize the 3D mockup of coffee bag with valve. I think this one is what we need. Great, let's create a new project. On the left side of the window that has just opened, you can see the panel with scenes. Here you can create new variations of the 3D mockup, each with different designs, materials, and environment settings. You will be able to add the new ones and delete the ones you don't need. Below in the scene elements, we see the structure of the 3D model, where all separate elements are grouped into the folders. On the right side of the screen, you can see the design layers, where you can add your design and work with each design layer separately. Below, you can find the panel with the setup of the material you select. At the bottom of the viewing window, there is a toolbar which you can use to perform quick actions with the 3D model, some of which we will cover in this tutorial. To see more useful features and possibilities of Provisual, you can go to the Tutorials panel by clicking on the corresponding icon at this toolbar at the bottom. Let's continue. This is how the default setup of the mockup looks like. The material and details truly amaze me with how realistic they appear. Now we will add the branding that I prepared to the packaging. To add the design, click on the Add Design button on the Design Layers panel. You can also download a UV map and create your design in another editor. I've prepared a few design elements. Let's add the first one. In this window, we see the editor, where we can move and modify our design. Here on the left, the position of our design on the 3D model is always displayed in real time. Now we will turn the model around and we'll add the design to the backside of the packaging. Click on the Add Image button to do this. Great. Using the same method, we will add a second design element to the backside of our packaging. Next, we will add the design elements to the sides of our coffee bag. Here, we also place our design based on the UV map and the 3D model preview in the left window. Let's carry on and add the design to the sticker. Looks great. Let's save our design. This coffee bag looks so good. The design perfectly follows the shape of the packaging. This is amazing. Next, we will add the design to the valve as a separate layer. Clicking again on the Add Design button at the Design Layers panel. Zooming in the UV map to place the design more accurately. You can change the opacity to see the edges of the UV map better and place your design with more precision. Nice! Everything is so easy in Provisual. Let's save our design. Good. We've added all the design elements to the packaging, and I like the result. Let's set up the materials of the coffee bag now. Select the Background tab on the Design Layers panel. Then, select the Materials tab to open the huge gallery of various materials. Here, in the Paper section, we'll look for the best material. Craft paper is what the client needs. Let's apply this material. Now we need to change the paper color. Let's do it. You can either select or customize the color using the color palette, or enter the color code manually, like this. Great. The color goes well with our design. Then we will work with the settings of this material. Let's make the material lighter. Then we will increase the size of the texture and will give the material a softer feel. Good job. We only need to set up the bag edge. Let's do it. Changing the material in the Materials gallery. Next, we will change the color of the material, like this. I like how it looks now. Now I'll show you how you can change the material settings of the design that we applied. Select the design layer to activate it. Then press on the Material tab to open a large Provisual's materials gallery. I like this semi-gloss plastic. Let's go for it. Now let's tweak the material. I'll make it more matte. Next, we will change the material on the valve. This is why I strategically put this design as a separate layer. Click on the design layer to activate it, like the previous time, and select another material for the valve. This one will do. Let's apply it. Now in the material settings, let's make it more metallized and vibrant. Then, I'm going to add volume to the design using our wonderful bevel feature. Nice. I think the client will appreciate our work. Now we need a background. We have lots of pre-made background options in Provisual. We can choose a solid fill as the background, or we can go for a gradient fill. Here, we can select the colors and also set the direction of the fill, linear or radial. You can also pick one of the pre-designed backgrounds that we've prepared for you, or add your own image. Let's add one. Excellent. You can turn on moving lights to see how the light enhances the shape and texture of the 3D model. Rotate the 3D model to see how the design looks in motion. Save your clients money by using Provisual. You achieve this as you visually demonstrate how your design and client's product will look in real life before even printing it, posting it on social media, or other online platforms. Thanks to Provisual, you provide your client with a visual representation of your design and confidence in the decisions made. One more reason I like working with Provisual is that I can quickly suggest the diversity of the design options or additional materials for a brand and then sell them to the client, saving the project. After you've completed your design, you can share it with everyone by clicking the Share button. You'll get a shareable link to open the interactive viewer with your 3D model. Share it with colleagues, friends, or clients. And that's the end of our tutorial on creating coffee bag with valve design. We hope this has been helpful for you. See you in the upcoming tutorials.